is to win this battle.
All right, thanks, Ota.
And if we can look at the challenger again, right here, this is called mwth. It's a kind of a nut from China, and but not the white stuff. That's actually the fish meat there that we see there.
Okay, I see.
Sometimes you have that with sashimi.
Yes, I've had it before, actually. Yeah, I always forget the name of it, though. Thanks.
Yeah, they're actually very small nuts, but they expand a lot in the water. And moda means immense in Chinese.
All right. Okay. Now swinging back to Morimoto's side. Am I right here? It looks like he's preparing kamameshi, rice in the cast iron pot.
I believe you are correct.
Okay, and getting a very nice aroma we are now of the pike eel. That was the one that was torched?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let me give you the ingredients the Iron Chef has in this pot for boiling rice. Broth, light soy sauce, salt, sweet cooking sake, rice, of course, grilled eel bones, and minced pike eel meat.
All right, all the ingredients for the rice on the Iron Chef side of the kitchen. It's already boiling away, and upstairs in the royal box, a number of the Challenger supporters. And the young woman all the way to the left is Tanigawa's daughter, Naomi. And to the right is her husband, Tomoaki Shibata. Daughter and son-in-law on the scene, lending moral support to Dad, the challenger today, as he's got some vegetables boiling away. Taste test there, and some additional seasoning. And of course, the Maiko girls from Kyoto upstairs, and Ota's ready to interview with some of the girls who are here to cheer on Tanigawa. Big fella, anytime you're ready, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm here with one of our Maiko-san guests. You said you go to his restaurant often.
Yes, I go there quite often. Yeah.
Okay, and how do you like the atmosphere and the cuisine?
Dodge left again.
Oh, it's very nice.
Okay, and do you see any difference in Tanigawa-san today as opposed to the Tanigawa-san you usually see at his restaurant?
Oh, well, he looks determined.
Determined, all
Way out
right.
to a wall.
Could you do one more thing for me, if you would? Could you all give Tanigawa-san a little cheer one more time? And with that, we'll send it back to you, Fukui-san.
All right, well, how'd you like to have him in your corner? They've got him moving at a good pace, I'd say.
Yes, for sure.
All right, meantime, the Iron Chef
Stuff.
over on his side.
He's still filleting and filleting.
I'm just slow. Sorry.
Think his way across different balls.
My kind of guy.
The Iron Chef back to the basics of bone.
Remember, we're always going to be dodging
And
left.
check out the challenger here. He's using curry powder.
Hold on, the challenger, Tanigawa with curry powder? Surprise, surprise. This one's not going to be Kyoto-style cuisine at all, hardly.
I've never, not in Kyoto cuisine, no.
Nutmeg too, it seems.
Fukui-san?
Go ahead.
Yes, you're right. The challenger is using curry powder and nutmeg, and when I asked him about it, he explained that in Kyoto, curry powder has been used for at least 50 years.
Really?
Oh, is that right?
Didn't know that.
Careful.
Thank you. Now, Tanigawa, bone cutting, but here a little variation of what he was doing before.
Make
Actually
sure
giving
you're out.
about 7 or 8 cuts and then a slice off, and 30 minutes gone, 30 to go. The Maiko girls and the rest of Tanigawa's entourage upstairs are let loose. Go.
While the challenger was absorbing his work using this huge blade, an assistant walked in back of him and he snapped, "Hey, don't do that." Evidently, he doesn't want anything to break up his concentration while he's doing this.
Stand back.
And he's
We're
also
dodging
worried that he
left.
might cut himself.
Chesney, you're next.
Absolutely. If someone were to bump
Very
him,
important that
yes,
we nail these
very
in
well
ours.
could be a nasty wound inflicted given the weight of that knife. The speed of the action. Keep your distance, guys. Now look at this Morimoto with
What the noodles?
Okay, we have one more ring dodge. As we're spreading out for the ring dodge, wait for the fast ones first, and be extremely cautious that you get to your positions for this next,
all of which were pureed in the
for this
food
soak.
Just like a fish noodle.
Okay, we're moving over to the blue. We cleave the
Now,
fuck
if
out
we
of
check
the
out the
blue.
challenger again, the ones there we go that he was making earlier, he added kudzu starch
Use
from
personals
Yoshino
here
Kyoto
if
to
you
these.
need
All right, and
to.
into
Totally
the
worth.
Fukui-san,
You have
take
three.
it. Yes, he
Yep.
has
Good
powdered
job.
these
Good job.
with kudzu starch.
well, what do you
Potions.
figure?
Respond
Maybe
with
a soup
potions.
coming our way? Float that eel to the surface?
Okay, that could be very well.
Pieces are pretty big.
Yeah, and that
Chesney, you're
tells
next.
me he's probably going to be using larger bowls, going for a more dynamic presentation.
Perhaps a peony soup, as they call it, from the shape of the meat resembling double-petaled flowers. Now back with Morimoto and his
keep pushing
noodles.
right now.
Put them on ice there after a brief boil. The Iron Chef.
Just don't
There's
be up
a-
against the
Getting
inside.
serious. And
Do
deep
it for your
frying,
guys in
getting
13
started. Yes.
seconds.
In this bowl on the
do
Iron
you
Chef
want?
side, he has the chopped pike eel that we saw him working on a minute ago, covered
back
with
to where we
sake, egg yolks,
Start.
You're gonna need
cornstarch, and curry
a
powder.
backup soaker on 8.
He's got
He's
curry.
using curry as well.
Curry too. Curry-flavored deep-fried pike eel.
Balls.
Yes.
Yeah, I asked Iron Chef Morimoto why he chose to add curry powder, and he told me, like I said, I got the inspiration from the Silk Road featuring a hint of Indian food, but it also
Shit,
covers any
yeah.
fishy smell.
Okay.
Curry powder should overpower any residual smell, but are you sure about India on the Silk Road? Maybe off the beaten track, huh?
House.
Okay, at any rate, it'll work.
I got it.
And Tiny Gala now.
And he seems to be slicing from the other side now.
Okay, straight
Dodging
side
left.
up, being sliced completely through.
I feel like I'm
See
watching
where I
some
cut.
sort of visual textbook on Japanese
Definitely
cuisine.
bringing the blade
Okay.
work.
Using so many different techniques.
Yes.
Yeah, speaking of the challenger, I inquired about this unique way that he's slicing the eel. And
Taking
he
the slow-
explained that this is a
like
technique
pink ad,
called
pink ad,
semi-giri. He says, I do this when I want to accentuate the texture of the skin, and it's almost a lost art. There aren't too many guys who can do it this way
I'm
anymore.
up, yeah.
Doc, are you familiar with this tag?
I've actually heard
Blood
about that
spawning
somewhere.
left.
Yeah.
All right, now swinging back to Morimoto's side, a couple of pieces of his bone-cut eel and
Who's got next kick?
splash of oil now being
I got it.
applied there.
Which ones are you talking about? There's so many out there.
Right
Next
here,
back up on
Morimoto's
8.
side.
We need some.
Oh, I just died.
So
I died
far,
too.
So good, and look at that. And now a pot of fire for pressure. Go.
The Iron Chef is sauteing these bone-cut pike
I get so Chesney's.
All right, and what do you think, a Meunier? Or
So we need to stick my interrupt too.
No, I don't think so. There's no flour.
You have to press your button. Are you up next?
Because that's the
No,
name of
but I'll
the
let you know.
cooking technique
this boss.
where you braise after covering
Or
the flour.
saute.
Right.
Interrupt
either way,
that.
sure.
And I'm gonna
now
run
this
out to
way,
find
Tanagawa's broken out
an orb to soak
Hozuki
here.
ground cherries.
Number 8 needs one.
Okay, that's another symbol of summer.
Go ahead.
Into these hollowed-out hozuki, he's placing his
Arrow blue.
appetizers. The air bladder of the eel, flavored with modahai nuts, soy sauce, and citrus fruit. Back to you.
One fall.
There's one hitting.
Citrus as well. That's going to have a very nice aroma to it.
All right.
Potions.
Okay. Oh, and you see that? Just like a peony, like you
Okay, right here.
Get this pink down now.
And the barbecue.
There's another blue. Interrupt the blue.
Interesting. Okay, I think he'll be charring the surface for kind of a very savory type of aroma here.
How about that? Don't put it on the cue. Put the cue on it.
What about the ash of the
Get all this shit down and then we can
Just
just
a little
finish
bit won't
boss.
matter at all.
So,
Yeah. Now, if you check out the Iron Chef's soup, it looks like a spawn soup here.
Blue interrupters are dead,
Exactly,
so
doesn't it?
just
Let's move it over here then.
Spicy
Move it over here.
soup replay here loaded with pike.
Who's on?
Go ahead.
Yeah, the Iron Chef has added
I'm
all
about to
kinds
blow
of
up.
goodies to this
I'm on the
soup.
opposite side of the
Japanese
room.
ginger, udo, pike eel, broth, soy sauce, sugar, grated garlic, sake, and gochujang, Korean hot chili paste.
Gochujang.
Okay, Indian curry before and
Kochi
now
closer
Korean
to the
hot
one that
chili
we're right on
paste.
top
This
of.
one's
I'll
got
shoot to the
garlic
far one.
here. I mean, the Iron
Just keep
Chef's-
going, keep going.
The
Treebeard
challenger
hit
now,
me.
you'll notice he's put some more into those Hozuki bags. I saw some more of those fish appetizers.
Okay, he's got two flavors then.
I think so, yeah. This is a very typical
Yeah,
way
next
of
kick.
cooking your fish appetizers.
What do you have?
Yes, there are two types. One is what we just saw a
Mindful.
moment ago.
Somebody
the
get
nuts
back
and the air
ablative.
bladder of the eel, and the other is liver and gourd stewed together.
Okay,
Good
thanks
job.
for the confirmation. Two different
Okay.
flavors for the set of appetizers.
God
No,
bless
he's
you,
adding another one.
dude.
Yeah,
What just happened?
That was
into
random.
the Hozuki bags.
Set of appetizers.
Hey, it's on
Oh,
first
He
bullet.
went actually, yeah, okay.
As